10 best attack aircraft in the world. 10th place, Su-25. Su-25 in NATO code Frogfoot is a Soviet then Russian twin-engine attack aircraft from the late 20th century, heavily armored and armed, developed in the Sukhoi design office. It entered service at the end of the Cold War, used by the USSR and its successors, and export customers in some countries in Europe, Africa and the Middle East. First flown in 1975, the Su-25 was designed as a response to the need of an effective attack aircraft, capable of operating in various weather and topographical conditions. Production continued until 2017 in Russia. It is in service until now. It took part in numerous local conflicts, including on both sides in the Russian-Ukrainian war. The Su-25 is capable of low-altitude operations, which is especially useful for avoiding detection by enemy defense systems. 9th place, Xi'an JH-7. The JH-7 is a twin-engine two-seat attack and bomber aircraft, designed and manufactured in China. Its main purpose is to support ground operations and attack ground and sea targets. The first flight of the JH-7 took place in 1988, and serial production began in 1990s. The aircraft underwent numerous modifications and upgrades to adapt it to changing tactical requirements. The JH-7 is capable of carrying a variety of armaments, including guided and unguided missiles, free-falling bombs and naval mines. It can also act as a scouting and reconnaissance platform. 8th place, Dassault Mirage 2000. The Mirage 2000 is a contemporary French fighter and fighter attack aircraft. The aircraft was developed by the French company Dassault Aviation as the successor to the Mirage 3 series. The first flight took place in 1978. It is fourth-generation fighter, characterized by advanced avionics, the ability to carry various weapons and high performance. The Mirage 2000 is designed for multiple roles, including air defense, ground support, reconnaissance missions and attack ground and sea targets. The Mirage 2000 has been sold to many countries around the world, including India, Egypt, Greece, Kuwait and others. The aircraft is also capable of carrying air-to-air and air-to-surface guided missiles, making it a versatile combat aircraft. 7th place, AMX International. The AMX International is an Italian-Brazilian attack aircraft that was designed in the 1970s to meet the needs of the Italian and Brazilian air forces. The aircraft first flew in 1984. The name AMX stands for Attack Multirole Experimental, an experimental multirole attack aircraft. The aircraft is designed for ground attack, close support for land forces, and activities related to bombing light targets. AMX International is characterized by compact dimensions, which allows it to operate from airports with a limited length of runways. The aircraft is capable of carrying a variety of weapons, including free-fall bombs, guided missiles and homing precision bombs. 6th place, McDonnell Douglas HV-8B Harrier II. The HV-8B Harrier II is a single-engine attack aircraft, which is the second generation of the Harrier family, capable of vertical or short takeoff and landing (VSTOL). The HV-8B Harrier II is a development of the original Harrier aircraft, which was designed by the British company Hawker Siddeley in the 1960s. McDonnell Douglas continued to develop this model for the US Marine Corps. The HV-8B Harrier II has a distinctive array of launch nozzles that allows adjust the direction and thrust of the air, allowing it to ascend and land vertically. The aircraft is mainly used in light attack missions or multi-role missions for close air support for land forces. The HV-8B is used by the United States Marine Corps, the Spanish Navy and the Italian Navy. The Harrier GR5 variant was developed for the British military. 5th place, A-10 Thunderbolt II. The A-10 Thunderbolt II, also known as the Warthog, is an American ground attack aircraft, designed specifically for ground support and against armored targets. The aircraft was designed by Fairchild Republic in the 1970s. It is known for its distinctive appearance, with large tail engines and a rugged fuselage structure that protects it from shrapnel and enemy fire. The A-10 is equipped with a 30mm cannon, which is aimed forward and can deal heavy damage to ground targets including tanks, thanks to the use of straight wings and the resulting large surface area. The A-10 has a relatively low surface load and the resulting good maneuverability at low speeds and at low altitude. The same wings enable it to take off and land short, STOL, allowing it to operate from airports with shorter runways, e.g. field airports located close to the front line. 4th place, Su-34. The Su-34, also known as the Fullback, is a Russian advanced bomber and attack aircraft that is capable of performing a variety of combat missions, including the ability to carry tactical nuclear weapons. The Su-34 is a development of the Su-27 fighter bomber aircraft created in the Sukhoi design office. The first flight of this model took place in 1990. It is characterized by a two-seat tandem cockpit arrangement, which improves the efficiency of communication between the pilot and the weapons operator. The Su-34 is capable of carrying a variety of armaments, including precision bombs, guided missiles and unguided missile launchers. The aircraft is capable of performing tasks such as ground support, engaging sea targets and air-to-air combat. 3rd place, Panavia Tornado. Panavia Tornado is a European multi-role combat aircraft designed jointly by Great Britain, Germany and Italy in the 1970s. The first Tornado flight took place in 1974. There are three main versions of the Tornado aircraft: the Tornado IDS attack version, the Tornado ADV interceptor version, and the Tornado ECR electronic combat version. Thanks to its variable geometry wing layout, the Tornado has the ability to fly at various speeds and altitudes, which is crucial for ground attack missions and other operations. The aircraft may have been used as a nuclear bomber by Britain and Germany as part of NATO during the Cold War. 2nd place, FA-18F Super Hornet. The FA-18F Super Hornet is a supersonic twin-engine all-weather multi-role combat aircraft, designed as both a fighter and ground attack aircraft, hence the FA designation. It is a developed version of the previous FA-18 Hornet model. Designed by Boeing, the aircraft first flew in 1995. This aircraft can perform tasks of air defense, ground support, attacking sea targets and many others. The FA-18F is capable of carrying a wide range of armaments, including air-to-air and air-to-surface guided missiles, bombs and rockets. The Super Hornet is used by the United States Navy, where it is the primary carrier-based fighter, and by other countries such as Australia and Kuwait. 1st place, F-15E Strike Eagle. The F-15E Strike Eagle is an American multi-role attack fighter derived from the McDonnell Douglas F-15 Eagle. Unlike the original versions of the F-15, which are almost exclusively air superiority fighters, the Strike Eagle is a machine capable of conducting attacks on ground targets, also at night from low altitude and in all-weather conditions, while retaining the ability to engage other aircraft. The F-15E was designed in the 1980s for long-range and high-speed interception. The Strike Eagle has been used in military operations in Iraq, Afghanistan, Syria and Libya, among others. The aircraft has a crew of two, a pilot and a weapons operator. This allows for the effective performance of ground attack tasks and combating air-to-air targets. It has the ability to carry a wide range of armaments, including precision bombs, guided missiles and air-to-air missiles.